Trying to get crazy with this thing. Don't you know I'm local? Bossy.
Here we go. Oklahoma versus Michigan has a great sound to it. Two legendary programs with a long list of achievements. But somehow, this is just the second time they've collided on a field and the first since the 70s. How cool to see these two uniforms together on a field. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Michigan's will get the first crack on offense today. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it, Kirk?
Now, last week, it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now, here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
On the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Caught near the sticks. It's Simpson. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pump over the middle. It's Prescorn. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he
breaks into the clear. Here he goes. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired
textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of screening out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Wolverines come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. So backed up, that big play gives them a 1st down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. A play action, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Oh, he makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go, but By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Caught in the backfield. It's Potts. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. And the Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Simpson. He's in the clear. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery and turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And it passes way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Only incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow and forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
Ducks back needing a third down completion here. The sure hands, it's Gibson. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Sategna. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
Looking to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, and now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of no penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down and 10. Trying to find room. It's Marshall. Going absolutely nowhere. On the play. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the pump will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Play fake, looking to throw on first down.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. To the air. It's Mateer. It's a fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Defense stops him short of the mark. So now it's fourth down. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Trap him for a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab. He brings it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 40. Motion now from the tight end. QB decides to keep it here. Runs through. Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but it's a solid gain on the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The throw. It's Mateer. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football. And the offense takes it. To talk things over on the sideline. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Klein. They bring them down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The quarterback keeps it on the option.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third down. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains 10 after that miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He's got room to run. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Stays on his feet. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to throw. It's Mateer. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Excitement there in the final play of the first half. A great effort, but they get him down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update here.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. It's a quarterback keeper. The ball is loose. The defense has got it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. Looking to pass. It's Keene. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Taken down, but not before. Makes the first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big, explosive play. But sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
And the quarterback keeps it here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Now here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That pass falls incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Mateer. And this one is caught. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They call it a counter run here. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there. That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And the Wolverines offense come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Makes the grab. It's Haynes. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Finds his man. It's McCulley. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man.
He's in the clear. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. Sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. Touchdown, Wolverines! He would not be stopped.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The offense now operating in empty. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Good throw to the left. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Quick throw to his receiver. He finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Gonna run it. It's Ott. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, he breaks free. Moves out of the pocket. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting him off. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock, and you seal victory.
Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback...
Breaks into the clear. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Leaning on the run game here late. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That's deep. Hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's a keeper. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Picks up 4. Coming up, fourth down.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kurt, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.